and welcome to the 6-1 Indie Showcase. This is it's an indie showcase, focused on indie games. Whoa, who would have thought? That's crazy! This is, I think, their second year running this show, and it is maybe third. I don't know. It's a really good showcase, that is, like, the peak of production value. Now, hear me out. Hey! Hear me out. So there's multiple indie shows, right? There's many indie showcases. There's the Wholesome Direct, the Latin American Games Showcase. I'm sure I'm going to forget one in here. There's the PC Gamer Showcase. There's the Future Game Show, Future of Play, so on and so forth. Convergence. There's a whole bunch. There's the Indie Show. There's a whole bunch of showcases that are focused around indie games. A select few of these, women-led games, The Mix, also known as Guerrilla Collective previously, Dames for Games, which is kind of more of a podcast. Hey, regardless, Devolver, yeah, I digress. You get the idea. Day of the Devs, you get the idea. Now, a lot of these showcases, probably excluding Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is pretty unique. So is Devolver Direct. Those are pretty unique. But a lot of these showcases, especially the ones that aren't publisher-led, like PC Gaming Show, Wholesome, so on and so forth, are not as focused. Like, let me explain. I feel as though out of all of the showcases that I just mentioned, I have my favorites in. Probably the peak two are probably Day of the Devs, which I said we're excluding, Wholesome Games Direct, and the Latin American Game Showcase. There's these three shows, right? The problem with these three shows is they are all very niched down. So the Day of the Devs is very specific games, so they show very few. There's usually only like 8 or 10 games in the showcase, right? The Wholesome Games Direct, while there is a lot more games, it's usually like an hour-long show of games, it is incredibly niche down to the comfy, cozy game, right? The cutesy, that kind of thing. And that's great and everything. I love that showcase. Same thing with the Latin American Game Showcase. It's incredibly niche down to specifically Latin American games, or even the women-led games. It's extremely niche down into games that are led by women. And those showcases are important, right? But when you expand outside of that view, and you look at the showcases that aren't niched down, like the Indie Showcase, which I think is actually called the Best Indies Showcase, whatever. The PC Gaming Show, or, so on and so forth. When you, the Future Game Show, especially, when you expand outside of those showcases that are incredibly niched down, you get these showcases that are not focused in the way that the quality of, there's not a lot of quality control in the indies that they're showcasing. And on top of that, there isn't a lot of pacing control in that showcase, where in those showcases, they will show you pretty much anything that they can get a hold of. Any indie that contacts them, they'll show it. But even beyond that, they don't order them in a way that keeps the pacing of the showcase consistent and good. Instead, it is this like hodgepodge mixing pot of a whole bunch of indie games. And because there's so many indie games all inside of this pot, it's hard to find the one that you're looking for when you're digging in. It's hard to find that carrot that you want because there's just so much meat. So it's like, because of that, a lot of the showcases a lot of the games in those showcases kind of get lost in the fold. You forget about them. You get distracted by other games that are going. Even from the bigger showcases like those of the Xbox or the Summer Game Fest, that is a common occurrence in those as well. One of which being a super recent example, is the Xbox showcase ending with Call of Duty kind of souring the entire showcase that just happened. Like, there are all these examples of that kind of thing happening with all of these showcases, but especially these unfocused indie showcases. 6-1 Indie Showcase is it's taking the same concept. It's showing indie games, but does it at the same production value and production care that is seen in the Wholesome Games Direct or the Latin American Game Showcase, but and also the Women-led Game Showcase. Those three are really the big ones, and I think they're all led by the same organization, so it makes sense. It has the same production quality as those showcases, while not being niched down into a specific kind of scenario. And again, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that those showcases exist for those specific scenarios, but we also need a showcase like this that has that production value, but is more broad. So now we have the 6-1 Indie Showcase, which pulls that off, I feel, consistently every year so far. With the only flaw happening because of technical difficulties during the award show, I think last year, that caused the showcase to lack a bit of quality, but they're aware of that, and they are going to keep that quality up and hopefully continuing to increase that quality more and more as we go. All right, let's get it going. I've yapped long enough.
Friends, family, and fellow members of my coop, it's time once again for another edition of Petey's Play Now pre-show. As always, I'm your host, Petey. Today, on this fine September day, I've got 7 newly launched indie games for you, ones that may have flown under your radar. Unfortunately, we must begin with a personal grievance, something I am absolutely sick of. Everyone always wants to be the hero. It's so trite.
No.
I want something different. I want change. I want immeasurable.
I want that communist girl off the show.
Multiple faces. I want to take over the world and be the only bird to...
The Dark Queen of Mortal. Short form indie about different perspectives and the beauty of change. Huh. You really cannot leave? You're stuck in this room? Boy, rep as the MP. Slay the pitiful hero. Do you play as the boss?
Curse you, Bale!
Cool. Oh, jeez. Meet again, Marissa the Treasure Hunter. I happen to have a job for you. The girl from Arkansas. Do you want to know the I can't really help you with AI voice acting. That just kind of is like, it is what it is. You just have to spot it when you spot it. Yeah, do you want to know an easy way to tell if something is written by AI for like text?
Hi, this is Shalin from Masala Games, and I'm here to give you a sneak peek at Chapter 2 of Detective Dodson, coming soon as a free update for everyone who owns the game. To recap, in Chapter 1, Dodson set out to find his father's killer.
Tell us?
And he solved the case.
I don't want to talk about
Just
this
when
guy.
things were settling down, his stepbrother handed him a new mission. And that brings us to Chapter 2. Same family drama, twice the chaos. This time round, Dotson must break his mother out of jail. Will Dotson team up with his mom? Or will he stay true to his father's legacy? Explore an all-new location, the Basti, ride a motorbike, and go undercover with a brand new disguise. Detective Dogson. Dogson can talk to animals. Yes, that's a thing now. Detective Dogson
Yes, that's a
Chapter
thing.
2, coming soon.
I'd like to apologize for earlier. I'm not sure what came over me. I've been delivering indie bangers for many years now.
Bangers.
10-minute pre-shows twice a year takes a lot out of me. I need a breather. Production crew, a fizzy beverage, please. Ah, that hits the spot. Time to sit back, relax, and do some good old-fashioned channel surfing.
No need to get bent when she's got this.
Hi, aliens.
Over my dead body.
What I was gonna say is, you know when in writing they use like that long dash? You know that long dash?
We have a question for the Quizzard.
Not like the tiny dash, but the long one. Whenever you see that while you're reading something, like an article, like you're just reading an article somewhere, unless you directly know the author name, 9 times out of 10, that's AI. 9 times out of 10. If it's the long dash, not 2 dashes like what Maker just did, that's normal. Using 1 dash, that's normal. Most people don't even know how to type that. You don't know how to type that. I don't know how to type that. Most people don't know how to type that. So if you see someone using that long dash, 9 times out of 10, it's an AI writing it.
Wishlist Blippo Plus today.
That's an underscore? Not an underscore. I forget what it's called. It's like a minuta or something. It's something like that. When you see that long dash, that's AI writing. People don't know how to type that, so it's AI writing. 1 dash, normal. Like a normal dash, normal. Yeah, that. Those long dashes. This right here. When you see those long dashes, 9 times out of 10, that's an AI. This is normal. That's normal. This is AI writing. Not always. Sometimes an article writer is just getting fancy. But 9 times out of 10, yeah, it's AI writing. Especially if you see it like more than twice, yeah. Yeah.
What the f is that?
Oh god, no, I'm stuck.
Hello? Hello?
No, you sound fine.
There we go. Okay, wardrobe.
Oh, the portrait changes.
This is actually pretty cool. If you hold right click to aim, he just hot swaps to the gun.
I am ready. It was
So what I'm saying is, if a journalist is hearing this, don't write like that. Don't use those.
Why are they levitating?
Just do a normal dash. Don't be weird.
No, it was a 6.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. 5.
I understand it's not like fully grammatically correct to just use a dash. Just use a dash. Don't be weird. You don't need to get fancy with it. Just use a dash.
Oh, we can see where they
If
are.
you want to get fancy with it, use a semicolon here or there.
Use that.
People don't use that normally. Okay? If you want to get fancy with it, use a semicolon here or there. Okay? But you don't need those long lines. Okay?
Oh my god!
Oh, jeez!
It's locked from the other side? You're kidding me.
Spin to win.
Jump scare? What the f?
That's right. Get knocked down, idiots.
What's this? Enter. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a big one.
Oh, jeez! What is that?
Die.
Oh, there is so many. Oh, another big one came through.
Whisper out and out.
Oh, dad ass.
I was just a mere squab back in 1998 when the events of Whisper Mountain outbreak took place. I've lived a full and rewarding life, but one day soon this strong, feathered body will be nothing more than a pile of bones.
It already is!
Anyways, I believe I know someone who can offer some retirement advice.
Hi, I'm Jordan, the creator of Rusty's Retirement, an idle farming sim that sits at the bottom of your screen. Or side, if you prefer that. Today I wanted to show you...
Want to argue with a professor because of the long dash thing? Yeah, just don't use them.
Earlier in the year, we released 2 free updates for the game. A crossover map with Vampire Survivors, where you need to plant garlic in order to prevent bats from stealing your crops.
Nobody writes like that. Just don't use them.
Map with Balatro, where every time you harvest a crop, a poker card spawns, which then can be played to spare parts. Both of these updates were super fun to work on, and we have one more releasing very soon. And that's the Autumn update. Expect a new autumn-themed map with the addition of a new mushroom farming mechanic. Mushrooms spawn randomly across the map, which then can be harvested by your harvest bots. And of course, it wouldn't be a proper autumn update without the addition of spooky Halloween decorations. The autumn update will be available for download on October 1st, so see you then.
Cool. I know a lot of people into Rusty's Retirement.
Nothing like fall.
By a lot of people, I mean like 2.
And the cursed allure of pumpkin spice to add a little zest to your retirement.
Hey, give me some
Well,
pumpkin
friends,
spice.
we've reached the end of the pre-show. Before I hand things over to the bold man and the Mets fan, let's briefly step back to the beginning to help us look forward.
We're a New York-based company. How about some New York-based developers?
That sounds rad.
Here we go.
Game by Matt Black Studios. With music by David Wise and narrated. The world's first Celestoidvania. Oh, that's... It's awesome, though. Looks fucking awesome, though. Celeste is not a Metroid game. This looks like so much of my shit. This looks awesome. Celeste is a precision platform. Celeste isn't the first? No. Oh, I think I remember Lucid. That looks awesome. I might actually do that. That looks really sick.
Hey everyone, my name is Eric, and I'm the developer of Lucid. I'm so grateful to the 6-1 Indie team for inviting me to share my game with all of you on my birthday. And I'd like to thank you for watching this gameplay trailer. I've been working on Lucid for some time now, and it's a project very dear to my heart. A love letter to all the games I've played growing up. games like Super Metroid, Mega Man X, and The Legend of Zelda, with some modern classics as well, such as Celeste and Hollow Knight. If this looks like a project you'd like to support, you can add Lucid to your Steam wishlist today. It would mean the absolute world to this small indie dev. Oh, and I almost forgot, starting today, the Lucid public demo is available to play on Steam. So thanks so much. Without further ado, let's start the show.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Thank you, Eric, and hello, everyone. Welcome to the 618 Showcase. Eric opened our very first showcase with the Lucid World Premiere. Feels fantastic to have him back 3 years later, dropping the demo.
You know what else is dropping today? Exclusive looks, world premieres, stealth drops, and more surprises from across the indie scene. Today's show is packed. How could we possibly keep track of it all?
Well, as soon as the credits roll, the 618 Indie Showcase Steam event goes live. Not only will it feature all the indies you're about to see, but so many more as part of our expanded selections. So get ready to check out demos, take advantage of some discounts, and wishlist.
We'll remind you about that Steam event later on in the show, but enough talk. Let's keep the ball rolling with some brilliant platformers, starting with an exclusive new look at a hotly anticipated sequel.
It's still not Silksong. We know it was at Gamescom. We're filming before Gamescom. We don't know when it's dropping.
It's out, dog. I've seen some crazy clips of people platforming in Demon Tides. I've seen people doing some platforming tricks where they just don't touch the ground for like minutes at a time.
Demon Tides.
Demon Tides. On any journey. Trying to get the fucking link to the Steam thing. Got it. Hi, Melon. How are you?
Sleeps all day and night. Mr. Sleepy Man dreams of a better life. Things happen differently. If he was working hard rather than sleeping, he's lacking some energy, but it's mostly because he's a mean one. Mr. Sleepy Man. a band, sipping all day until PM. Ain't tired of playing in the past. Fella got a scheme with a dream to cast. Cash your sheep, you don't see him coming. Cause he's a real mean green sipping demon Dublin. I ain't bluffing, you can't cuff him. He got a boogie in his nose, but you still love him. Sleepy man, sleeps all day and night.
Hey everyone, my name is Samuel Baido. I work mainly as a tailor maker and a dancer, and in the last years I got into game design. I've been briefly asked to introduce myself. I'm 33 years old. I'm a Belgian-based artist, and this is my home.
Nice home.
We'll be sharing Plum Road Tea Dream with you today, the game I've been working on for the past years with a small team of game designers and many
You didn't say anything about that last game? I was too busy jamming. Unless you mean the game before that, in which I was grabbing the Steam link.
Space for grief or new grieving rituals, and that's mainly from a POC and a queer point of view. Enjoy!
Hi there, I'm F. And
Hi, F.
There's this game I want to share with you. It's called Plum Road Tea Dream, and it's made by someone I care about deeply. I'll call them S. At a certain moment, S sends me this game, and as I explored it, I found they had turned hardships out of their life into game lore, into the beginnings of a transformative ritual that needs a player or witness, a champion, to finish it. It also became a space where I could begin to reflect myself, rethink my connections with others through empathy, start my own journey. And I'm happy to share it with you soon. You'll get to slow down as you wander across a multiverse of game worlds. 6 icons have been. You'll unravel inner turmoil and visit sanctuaries built.
This game seems weird as
for a
fuck.
safer world.
In a good way.
Will you be the champion that completes S's transformative ritual? Wishlist Plum Road Tea Dream on Steam now.
Plum Road Tea Dream is an astonishing autobiography following the journey of a queer person of color. Samuel is actually adapting the game for stage with a European tour slated for next year.
We've built
Kinda
a
are you doing for a
reputation
college
showing some
project?
gnarly stuff during these showcases. So I'd like to stay in the serene realm a bit longer. Japanese landscapes, boundless colors, even a neon-soaked desert you can explore.
It looks like the kind of game that you take like a massive hit and then you just kind of drift away, you know what I mean? Not a drift away. That's a different game. What an interesting concept for a video game. I know it's just the perspective and the drifting, but it's really reminding me of Art of Rally in all the best ways. Oku. Oh, sorry. I'll read that. Hey, God, wait. Go back. Hey, God, wait. Sorry, I was in my brain. Little uncle, keep your world in color and you'll never be lost. Oh. Cool. Kind of, an ode to Scribblenauts. But, like, with the fill tool instead. I can't move. Cool. Very cute.
This is Chop Chop, a fun, fast-paced, easy to learn 2 to 5 person card game. Whoa. Imagine Overcooked or Cooking Mama as a card game similar to Monopoly Go or Uno. In Chop Chop, you and your fellow line cooks are racing to complete orders, steal ingredients, and survive total kitchen mayhem. Your mission? Complete $40 worth of orders. Easy, right? Wrong. Because everyone at the table is actively trying to ruin your day. You might be one card away from completing the cheeseburger order.
I was not expecting a card game at this showcase.
Kitchen fire. It's
But I
part
like
strategy, part sabotage, but 100% kitchen chaos. This is the perfect game for your collection. You can learn it in around 2 minutes. It's fun with 2 people for date night. It's also fun for a party with your friends. This game was created by me and designed by 3 of my friends. All the illustrations are hand drawn, and we brought these 3 little chefs to bring the world to life. We are so proud to finally share this game with you to add to your card collection. So that's Chop Chop, the fun, fast-paced,
That's very
easy-to-learn,
cool.
cutthroat kitchen card game. Order up.
This whole thing was an ad? Yeah, this whole thing is an ad. That is true. But no.
More tabletop representation on the show.
Yeah, I love that.
To see it. Chop Chop, of course, is an action that applies to various fruits, vegetables, and
humans. Humans can also be chopped. It is time for the aforementioned gnarly stuff. That is called a smooth script transition, my friends.
serene to
I
horror.
like that you have this separate
Super
camera as well.
Indie horror is a 6-1 indie staple. It's a genre that continues to floor us. The September block features a monotone beat 'em up and a personal dive into psychosis.
But first, a big bloody demo for one of 2025's biggest and bloodiest games.
Humans, really?
Hang on, I need to check something real quick. It's getting me. Hang on.
What is life?
What is life?
How did I end up in this place? A frenzy.
Oh, we've seen this game before.
What is life?
Or at least I have, in a showcase.
No, get back!
A shadow.
Still alive?
Thanks to the sun.
A fiction.
Psychosis keeps being topical this year.
Our only dreams.
When did Hellblade release? 2017? We'll go back. I was looking up. Well, hang on. What? You missed an important animation of the dude dancing? I noticed the dude dancing. You talking about the dude dancing? I seen the dude dancing. But I was looking up when Hellblade released, and that was in 2017. So it's been enough time for people to maybe release one smaller game and then release this game and release the games they're working on now. You know? Because I feel as though Hellblade is really what started the psychosis trend. Choose your fighting style. Witch from Left 4 Dead. Broomstick Exorcist. Cool. Very cool art.
Querida Ángela, siento mucho no poder encontrarme contigo.
Sorry I couldn't meet with you as I promised.
Pero no puedo seguir.
But I can't stay here anymore.
La pérdida de tu padre me ha
The
hecho.
loss of your father made me realize
Era la única razón por lo que
it
aún
was the
estaba.
only reason I was still in
Pero ya no hay nada que
There's
hacer.
nothing keeping me here anymore.
Solo silencio y pesadilla.
Silence and night.
No te preocupes.
Don't worry.
La cadena
Your
de tu
dad's
padre
chain is
está
safe in his
salvo en
old
su
room.
antigua habitación. Recógela y márchate.
Get up and leave.
Espero que nos veamos.
I hope we'll see each other. Far away from here.
Fuerte abrazo, Fernanda.
Whoa. That's a wish list.
Hey everyone, Supanta here, the creator of Bashed. Bashed is a psychological adventure where you play as Isaac, who's living with a severe, never-seen-before mental disorder. One day, waking up all alone, he sets out to find his missing partner, Cassie, and on the way, hoping to find the truth behind his distorted memories of his past. In the game, you get to bend reality, solve unique puzzles, and have meaningful and quirky conversations with a lot of interesting characters. So if this sounds intriguing, wishlist the Bashed on Steam, play the demo, and join the Discord. I'll see you there.
Silent. Damn. Mom, Dad, Elliot, everything they left behind stuffed into these boxes. Photo of me and Cassie. She always told me I was her favorite. Cassie, where have you been? I need to look at things different. You're not one of them, are you? The kills are doing exactly what they're meant to. I must find you.
We've had our eyes on Abashed for a few years now. It's wonderful to not only see how far it's come, but also to finally have it on the show. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm rolling for more games. Hey!
What'd you roll? Hang on. Yeah, wait, what'd you roll though? 20 drew him? You know, in some cases. Nat 1 is more interesting. It's funny because the next game is a dice game. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, thank you for explaining it, Quiver. Oh, I didn't, it didn't connect. Oh, he was rolling the dice because it's a dice game. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Anna, how you doing? You know those days when everything goes wrong? Really wrong. Like, really, really wrong. So, you need to go back. And back. And back. Until you can fix it. And this city needs a lot of fixing. So take your fate into your own hands. Rewrite time. There was one moment of this trailer, and I think it only happened once, and I'm disappointed that it didn't happen more. And I will rewind to show you. I will rewind to show you. So in this trailer, after he stopped the train, okay, I went back a little bit too far. You're already playing the game? True. See this right here, where it spells out the onomatopoeia like we're in a comic book, like it's very clearly animated off of? Maybe I just didn't notice it before that. But I didn't see anywhere that it, like, did that. Like, I think that it would have been interesting artistically to have like crash appear out of that, you know, stuff like that, to have more of that like onomatopoeia kind of effects. And after I noticed the train one, I started paying attention for it for like that, where that goes down and there's no like thing there. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't played the game. I don't fucking know, but like I seen the screech on the train and I was like, why didn't they do that more? Hello. Ready for the next puzzle? Hip hip hooray! Hip hip! Whoa. Didn't we play a game called Desktop Explorers on Itch.io show? Wasn't that like a platformer? I almost feel like I shouldn't keep watching this trailer. This game looks awesome.
Hello, I'm here today to talk to you about a game called Pigeon: A Love Story. In this game, you play as a pigeon.
Oh, thank God you play as a pigeon. Oh, thank God. I was thinking we were going to play as a human, romance and a pigeon. Thank God.
Across a variety of global pigeon hubs like Paris, London, and New York. And each city is rendered completely to scale. This means the maps are very big indeed. And each one includes an accurate number of pigeons too. So it's a pretty hard task. It might even be impossible. We can find out. If you want to take part in our experiment, you can wishlist the game on our Steam page. Hope to see you there.
you know all doves are just pigeons? So it's dead ass just you flying around as a pigeon and getting rejected by every single other pigeon? No thanks, that was a majority of my life. I think I'm good.
Pigeon love
I was a
stories is
pigeon.
actually how Colin and I met. Two birds smooching in the sky.
You do realize your wife is right there.
She's okay with it. Takes us to the next bit.
How about we continue with the animal trend? Let's take a look.
Hermit and Pig. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This game gives such intense Earthbound vibes. What's Earthbound? This game gives such intense Mother 2 vibe. What's Mother 2? This game gives such intense Mother vibes. What's Mother? This game gives such intense Undertale vibes. Or that game, rather. Like Power Wash Sim, but like better because you're like a little sushi and it's not first person and 3D. Cozy co-op party game. Huh? Hang on, wait. It was just the wool, right? It wasn't. Hey, it was just the wool? It's why a princess minigame, but it's a whole game. Need to get back to the Zelda games. It's gonna be, if I keep putting it off, it's just gonna be forever. I shouldn't have started Death Stranding.
Hey everyone, I'm Kelsey, supposedly okay with
Kelsey.
Romance over there. We've reached the halfway checkpoint, so it feels like the perfect time to remind y'all about the 6-1 Indie Showcase Steam event. As soon as the credits roll and we're clear of spoilers, the Steam event officially goes live. Not only will you be able to dig deeper into everything you're seeing here,
you can browse it right now, but you will be spoiled from the show.
50 indies that you have to check out. The Steam event will be live all weekend long, so cancel all your plans, dig into some demos, add games to your libraries, and most importantly, wish lists. We cannot stress enough how important a quick and simple click can be for an indie dev. All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming and straight into more adventures. tides, rocking vibes, and a new look at a particular little lizard.
Gecko gods. Lizard. The same devs as a different game that I played. Well, now they're done, so. $5 for toothpaste?
Vinyl City, the music capital of the world.
So cheap? That's cheap for you?
Some of the greatest
That's more than I spend for toothpaste, including the shipping. Because I use Quip.
We're taking it to the road.
Hey, Quip.com, not fun.
Hello everyone, I'm Filipe Rodrigues and I'm the solo developer behind Gloomy Junction. This is my first game and I'm putting a lot of myself into this project while doing everything like the programming, the art and design, audio and sound design, the pooping on the floor and the narrative design.
He does the pooping on the floor?
Since I'm a solo dev and due to my 3D modeling limitations, I needed to play to my strengths. So I decided to underground everything on paper and that's how I got to this art style. Gloomy Junction is a mystery and a psychological thriller about an underdog, a janitor facing internal conflicts, and everything starts.
You ever think about how beards are just pubic hair on your face every single day?
Classic point-and-click games, but I also want to bring that to the first person. And now, let's look at it. What in the hell?
Shadows of a decaying city where desperation meets obsession, a single gunshot shatters the silence.
Get the hell out of here, you!
This gritty and peculiar world is shaped by urban decay and moral bankruptcy. Who pulled the trigger? A mundane janitor caught in the aftermath of the shit.
No more stalling. Your free ride's over.
The line between reality and obsession blurs. It seems to be the thread between life and void.
Hey, darling. Feel free to board the love elevator.
That fucking rocks. Gloomy Juncture.
I too always feel like I'm on the verge of a Gloomy Juncture-like breakdown.
The tone of this block may not let up on that tension you're feeling, but a look at the next game from the Umurangi Generation devs might help.
Do you hear it? Just beneath the wind. The wind.
Is that the voice actor from Disco Elysium?
Then the north. It is only man in our mission to achieve Earth that has the drive to be in a place where he does not belong.
Ko tahi rautou, ka puta anō te kāranga. Me hau tātou ki te tonga. Whai atu I te hau a mahue mai I a tōroa.
My name is Howard Blakely. I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, both from the lack of sleep and the nightmare which has taken my autonomy. It was many years ago now, while teaching at Boston Miskatonic, when I became delirious. Time has become a foreign concept to me. The past, present, and future all at once.
Penguin Colony. Penguin. Can't tell if I like the game or I like the trailer. No, I'm good, dude. 12 hours next time. This time. Yeah, this game. I already live this every day. I'm good. They got capybaras there. I'm not really a capybara fan. I don't hate them. You know, I think they're cute. I don't got anything against capybaras. But I'm not like, I gotta see the cappy. No. They're just big rats. They got red pandas there. Every animal that I care about is my dog and things that I can see in my backyard.
Hi, I'm Rafa, the developer of Engraving.
When I was a kid, I played game books like Death Trap Dungeon. I draw maps of the branching paths, trying to find the right way through. I always had the idea of making a game like this where you draw your own maps. Engraving is that game, but with a very dark twist. It's a horror adventure set in a forest that reshapes itself, and the only map you have is the one you draw yourself. It's eerie, atmospheric, and it leaves you to discover its secret without hand-holding. If that sounds like a game you like, wishlist Engraving on Steam. And now I hope you enjoy the trailer.
We came for the promise of gold.
You did what for the promise of gold?
But my crew has vanished. I need to find a way out.
They have walruses there. Plural of walrus is walrus. Thank you very much.
It's changing. What is the way out? What is the way out?
This is a really cool game.
What is the way out?
Engraving. Oh, I'm on the wrong computer.
Sorry, we snuck another horror game in there. I mean, just look at Engraving, we had to.
Kind of like our friends at Aquapara. They're always putting out killer indies, so we had to include them once again.
Here's some news on Gigasword to kick off some big action vibes with big blades, dark depths, and explosive spells.
What if instead of zoo, you come and hold a monkey and feed them? Are you the monkey?
The game is called Gigasword. It's an action puzzle Metroidvania in which you wield a huge sword that weighs you down.
Fucking Berserk got a video game adaptation before goddamn anime!
It's coming out on the 16th.
Oh, right, the announcement.
The campaign will last for 28 days and end on March 3rd. Now, I know this is a lot to take in.
No, it's not. Your game's coming to Kickstarter. It's like not that complicated.
The Gigasword Kickstarter campaign, which is ending in 3 days. I'm just so thankful for you guys, and you know, this has just been. I've learned so much, and it's been so much fun, and it's led me to meet so many amazing people, and I'm so thankful for that.
I'm so proud to announce that Gigasword is being published by Aquapara Games and is scheduled to be released in the second half of 2025.
God, that's right now. Oh, they're in console. Plane. This place is crawling with fearmongers. Not much. Oh, that's cool. Cute. Saturday morning cartoon. Okay, bit of a setback there. I think you need a boost. Look around, probably something else. So many of these games have awesome art styles, right? I was thinking the same thing. This game is very, very Wolfenstein 3D. Undermine. Flora City, trapped in slum. Rekindle its mechanism, restore its voltage. Protect your flame, lose it, and all your progress fades. Forgot to read. So is this like a roguelike Metroidvania? Roguelite Metroidvania? Cool. Q4 2025? That's right now. Rise up to fame. Who plays a pizza in this game? What the fuck?
Somebody say bulge?
Sex with me is technically impossible.
That's hot.
Can you please just stop rubbing your apparatus in everybody's face?
Cool.
Hi, I am Cosmaroj, one of the masterminds behind GodTV, the game you just saw. In GodTV, players become contestants in a deranged TV show, and they have to choose between some of the absurd and very charismatic contenders that you can play as. You enter this world of violence and humor. You might get addicted to power-ups. You might have to face some very questionable
Did they get Richard Horvitz? Sure did sound like it, huh?
A mega star. GodTV is right now available for wishlist on Steam. We hope to see you there. Thank you for watching.
Gods TV, keeping the heart rates in check with some stellar action. You can keep the momentum going with a little RPG flavoring in there.
I gotcha.
I've said it before, I will say it again, and I will not stop saying it until people start listening. This art style right here, not that, sorry. This art style right here, fantastic. This is such pretty pixel art. Look at the lighting off of those crystals and how it's reflected off of the rock behind it. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at the beauty that is this like half and half kind of perspective that they have here, where like they have this stone face that is both in the like actual interactivity of the climbing. It's also in the foreground with this crystal, and it's the background with the other rock face across and the background from there. Like, this is beautiful. This is stunning. Even this fight, beautiful. You didn't start with that, though. You started with this. You started with this animation here. And the video game doesn't look like that. So you went from showing me this game, this art style that looks also fucking amazing. This looks beautiful. This is a beautiful animation. And then you showed me the game. And while the game is beautiful, while the game is absolutely stunning, it isn't that animation you just showed. And you can't be as pretty as that animation you just showed, because that's when you get a game like Silksong that takes 8 years to create. You know, that's when you get a game like Cuphead that was in development hell for a decade, right? So you can't be what was in that intro, right? That's a near impossibility. It's very rare that a game can pull that off. So, in turn, you do this style, which is, again, fucking stunning. This art style is amazing, this pixel art. This pixel art is so good, but it's not that animation. So immediately you show me this art, and I want what was in that animation. I don't want this pixel art because you didn't show this first. I want what's in that animation. So the right way to show this game would have been to cut out that animation. Don't show that animation at the beginning. Instead, start with this pixel art. Start with this beautiful pixel art of a game, and then show the animation that you do at the end here. The animation you show at the end here is perfectly timed, perfectly placed. It gets the idea across of what this pixel art is trying to showcase. This is good. Show this here. Don't show it before you show the game. Show the game first, and then your cool animation that you got done. But always start with the game. Show that art style first. Because no matter how beautiful your game looks, it's not going to be that animation that you made. It's not that. So you show that animation first. I want that, not what you then showed. All this, you start off with this high expectation, and immediately you let people down because it's not that, regardless of how pretty your game is. Thank you. Said it before, again, say it again, until the end of time, until people listen. Don't do that. Oh. That looks awesome. Oops. Hey. Hang on, sorry. I had that timed perfectly, but it wouldn't unpause. Why was that? All right, we're good. Sorry. Nanuka. We've seen this game a few times.
Hello,
Cute.
I'm Jake, the developer of Scrapdackle, which is right about in the middle of this Venn diagram. It's a big game with a huge open world and a focus on characters, exploration, and tough but fair boss battles. Scrapdackle is drawn and animated by hand, and you can study just about any person, creature, plant, or object you come across for more about how your character sees the world. It's also got a bunch of other cool stuff I couldn't actually fit in the trailer. Act 1 is the first release of the game coming out later this year. It's pretty long, and everything you just saw and heard was made by me except for these things here I'd help with. If that all sounds kind of neat, you can find out more on the Steam page and maybe leave a wishlist while you're over there. Thanks and enjoy.
He said Souls-like. Yeah, unfortunately my video wasn't popular enough to make a change. That's okay, I'll remake it in like 3 years.
We just hit Scrabdackle, which is right here, but where's the turn to our next group of adventure games? Should be the next left.
Oh, there it is. It's just before this joke gets like super old. It's the gameplay reveal of Little Gator Game in the Dark.
What? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Wait, go back.
Little Gator Game in the Dark.
Want to hear a scary story about a dark lord?
Shut up! You're useless! Destroy the playground!
Kind hero.
Wanna play with that guy? Yeah, let's give it a try.
I didn't know Little Gator Game was getting DLC. The mine's blocked.
I got this.
How's it hanging?
For the queen!
Y'all see the axolotl? I see the axolotl.
Let's be friends.
I didn't know Little Gator Game was getting a DLC. God freaking damn it, I have 2 PCs.
Scared yet?
Lose Lagoon. I love the Little Gator Game. I also love the Little Gator Game and their previous game, The Short Hike. Little Gator Game. Map. A game about maps. You know? If I had a nickel for every game in this showcase that was about maps, I'd have 2 nickels. 2 vastly different nickels. 2 nickels that like are insanely one nickel is like rusted and like gross and like I picked it out of the sewer and it's like all like worn down. You can't really even tell it's a nickel anymore. It kind of looks more like a penny all in all because it's like so worn down. And the other one is just flawless. But crazy that it happened twice. Enjoy with your Twitch community. Interesting.
Map and engraving are the Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal of map-based indies.
Hey, they said the thing I said, kind
of. For goth girls and their golden retriever boyfriends.
Well, we've unfortunately reached the end of the show. There's only one place to go for our one more thing moment.
Hell.
Huh?
Hola!
We are Oscar, Ari, and Robert from Color Records.
And we are here to close the showcase with City of Dolorosa, which is a narrative game that blends first-person exploration and visual novel-style dialogues.
After a mysterious rigged trial, you've been condemned to live in Dolorosa, the city of hell. And by the way, Satan, the former king, has just died, so you will have to figure out your role in this mess.
Everything that you see in the game is hand-drawn. We use a bold color palette and the pitch black of the India ink to bring to life the weirdos that you will fall in love with.
We put a lot of effort to make you feel at home in the most evil city in the world.
And while you wishlist Dolorosa on Steam, here is our trailer.
That's how I walk too. I walk like this. I'm gonna need a different font. Well then, nice to meet you, John. What do you need from my humble coffee shop? Whoa. Respectfully. Tell us, John. Tell us, please. I'd say I helped them by doing what they needed most. Cool.
Thank you, Color Cult and Satan by association.
City of Dolorosa is one of those experiences you just know is going to steal people's hearts the moment it launches. No better way to close things out. Mike, sappy time.
Visioncraft Productions, I would kiss you on camera again, but I think it's too soon to run that bit back. Thank you. Our Vicarious family, thank you for putting up with me specifically, but also helping support these remarkable indie developers without asking for a penny in return. And speaking of which, to all of the developers and publishers involved today, getting to know you and your projects has been unbelievable.
I like that shirt he has. The black shirt? Yeah, it's really clean. Yeah, it's really clean black shirt, yeah.
Streaming. These showcases are one hell of an undertaking.
Unless you mean the button up over it. Yeah, the button up's pretty
behind
nice.
the lens right now and behind the scenes at home. Your passion and enthusiasm for all these indies give us the ultimate payoff. Thank you.
Right now, you can visit 61indie.com/showcase for the full list of games shown today, along with hands-on previews and interviews from our editorial team, plus a post-show podcast. You'll also find the link to the 61 Indie Showcase Steam event featuring an
shitter. Oh, you meant the Abolish Ice shirt. Oh.
Wish list, play
Yeah, it's really cool.
and add some new games to your libraries.
At the risk of sounding cliche, video games are magical, not just in content, but in the fact that they even exist. When you look at all the games shown today, just know there are real human beings behind them. Each frame showcases determination, sacrifice, passion, and love for a medium made possible only by flesh, bone, and a whole lot of heart. If you take anything from today's show, it's this. Go out there and celebrate gaming. Tell the people who make these games how much you appreciate them and thank them for what they do. Hell, tell anyone who means anything to you just how loved they are and support them to the fullest extent. We don't get anywhere without each other, and we need that universal backbone now more than ever.
In other words, eat the rich, AI. While we're on the subject, support independent games journalism. The 61 Indie Showcase returns next year, but we're not through with 2025 yet. The Indie Game Awards returned for its second ceremony on December 18th. Despite folks not believing us, last year was our proof of concept.
It was good. It was really good.
The bump in production value and your feedback integrated into round 2.
That's the one where they like fucked up.
But
they'll fix it. It's good.
We'll share more details
really
on judges, categories, and nominees soon. So keep an eye on our site and socials to stay in the know. But until then, we love you. Stay safe. Now, go play your next favorite game.
And that was the 6-1 Indie Showcase. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the end of the showcase. For me, these are the games that interested me from that showcase. For those of you watching the VOD, you can see those by getting the extension ChatReplay linked in the description. For also you who are watching live, if any of those games interested you, please wishlist them. You just seen.
Take us to the next bit.
How about we continue?
No, keep reading.
No.
As I was saying, don't look too hard at my recommended. As I was saying, for those of you watching live, for those of you watching the VOD, it'll be in the description. There's the link to the Steam page. So if any of those games interested you, you can see them all on that Steam page. Make sure you're wish listing these. These indie games deserve attention. Support indie games. Support indie games. If we fucking over here only support AAA games, then we support all of the bad shit in gaming. If you are only supporting AAA games, you're supporting all of the bad shit. Okay? Support indie games. Wishlist these. Buy these. I promise you that some of your greatest games, some of your favorite games are out there. You just need to find them, and they're indies. Wishlist. Okay. But that shit goes pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, it was pretty much what I expected. I knew that this showcase was going to be good. 6-1 delivers. 6-1's good. I love the 6-1 indie showcase. And I will continue watching every single one, including the award show in December. I love this showcase and those goofy goobers.